Good morning. This is your girl Kimberly Jackson with Divine Destiny Center. Listen, I want to thank everyone that came out yesterday. Let me tell you something. Yesterday's meeting was amazing. There is no words to explain what took place. It's an experience. You had to be there. But let me tell you something. We had a room full of women, and then we had a group of young ladies in the room with us. God did some healing. God did some restoring. God did some reminding. God did some declaring. God affirmed yesterday so many people, but the young ladies are the ones that really hit my heart. There was a group and they had totally lost hope. They totally didn't even recognize whether or not God could even use them anymore. But by the end of that meeting, those girls were walking up to us. We will be talking and they will interrupt us and say, "Do you know I can dance? Do you know I can sing? Do you know I can do this? Do you know I can do that?" They were so on fire. My God, they were so excited about life again. That's what it's all about. When people have lost hope on even to the fact, I don't even know if I want to live, if I want to be here anymore. Does it make a difference if I even exist? But by the end of that workshop, those girls were so on fire. They knew that they had a purpose on this earth. They knew that God can use them. One was standing up and she said, "My mother never graduated. My father never graduated." And I was actually following their footsteps. And I was about to give up because every time it was come close to me graduating, something would happen. She said, "Now I am in a foster home. Neither one of my parents take care of me." But she said, "I went and got my GED and I'm getting ready to go to college." She would be the first in her family. And that thing was so awesome. God truly ministered yesterday through the speakers, through a move of God that came through the room. People's lives were changed. That is what it's all about. That is what it's all about. And to encourage them to connect with a church, connect with the body of Christ, so that they can continually be encouraged. I tell them, Divine Destiny Center, we are not a church, but we are a part of the church because it's a biblical based organization and God has called us to restore and transform. And that is exactly what we're going to do, our assignment. And in prayer to them to connect and build a relationship with God, to restore a relationship with God if they've been hurt by people, a church, people in a church, to restore that and say, "Listen, you got to go back. You got to get back to where God has called you to." We're not telling you what particular church you have to go to. That's not our assignment. But we are telling you to connect. Stay in the Word. Because once God has restored you and He has transformed you, you want to continue. And then you want to go out and do the same for others. So I wanted to just come out here and say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Randy Norman, for coming and bringing the word that God had given you concerning that red dress. Baby girl, you did your thing. God used you mightily. Angelica Cole, God used you to stir up some stuff.